Alright, hello housemates. Let's see if this is going to be a successful run of the Thorns dungeon. I've leveled up a bit. I've geared up a little bit as well. So I now have Leoric Signet in place of the Justice Lantern. I've also gotten another gem. My favorite unique legendary gem is Esoteric Alteration, which gives you this non-physical damage reduction. Because, you know, it just works against all those really obnoxious floor effects that you get, you know, the poison and the molten and blah, 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 blah. All the nasty magic projectiles. It works against all those. And we already have a significant amount of damage reduction from Justice Lantern. I pulped that item, I got its special power, I put it on me with Kanai, and it's actually, you know, like I said, it maximizes the effectiveness when you do that. So now instead of 49% of my block chance as damage reduction, I have 55. My block chance is 63%. So that's more than 30. That's, you know, like 30.15% or 31.5%. Damage reduction, and that's somehow going to play into this, so at least non-physical damage will be reduced yet further. So let's hope that that helps me at the dungeon. As you can see, also I upgraded my gems to the royal versions. I think otherwise everything is the same. So let's go give it a try. What we stand to gain from succeeding, other than prestige, is the Wicker Man pet and the seasonal portrait for this season 5. Okay, so we recall get hit by 75 spears. That shouldn't be too hard. The kill 5 elites while standing in consecration with Iron Skin active is really tough. Now, one thing I don't know, it says in the season journey thing that we must complete the dungeon. I don't know exactly what that means. Does that mean that we have to get mastery of it? Or does that mean we just have to, you know, not die and kill all of the however many we're supposed to? Because each set dungeon has, in addition to the objectives that are unique to it here, you basically have to kill X enemies without suffering fatal damage. If that's all it takes to complete, then we can do that even if we miserably fail at everything else. So we shall see how it works. Let's go in. So I have Iron Skin on 3, I have Consecration on 1, and otherwise we just have to like get hit by things. We'll slow down there. Alright, so So we're gonna get him down. Now we have to wait until our consecration comes back. So we've been hit by 16 spears. Once our consecration comes back, we're gonna try and blitz this guy. He's below a quarter health. Try and deal with him now. Oh, I didn't get it. Damn it. So that is really quite difficult. You have to basically do it when they're already dead. They need to be essentially one hit from dying is what I have surmised. So let's try that again. That slurping noise is me drinking tea. I apologize if it's gross sounding. The tea is delicious. So we basically want to keep our consecration and our Iron Skin at the ready. So the spears are what is doing so much damage to us, really. But we do need to get hit by them, which is unfortunate. Now, what's good, I have a legendary potion, which may also be new from the last time that I was around, which is the one that increases my armor, which of course is helpful in taking hits, but reducing the damage from those hits. Of course, it does us no good to leave Blazing Ghouls and the other Blood Clan goats, non-special ones, alive, so yeah. We do have a time limit that we need to be aware of. So far, we've not run into any of the uniques. And with a get hit by criterion like this, our friend there is actually going to hurt us a little bit in our ability to get that done. So we need to be very watchful of our cooldowns, our potion cooldown not the least of which. I swear that was a decent sentence. We also can be aware of our friend's cooldown. Alright, so we said that we wanted him to be basically dead, so now's the time. Okay. So yeah, basically you just have to do it that way. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do this within time, managing the cooldowns, because I only have 2 minutes left, and I have 4 more of those to deal with. Unless we can manage to get a couple of them in that same position at once. So we also need to kill 86 more monsters. We need to get hit 35 more 35 more times by spears. That's a lot to ask. Alright, here's another special guy. Let's start getting him worn down. Not too much. We have a minute and a half left. See, we can do a decent amount of damage. That's not a problem. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't press 3. Ugh. It's just a little bit frustrating, really. So let's see if we can get this here accomplished. Just get hit by a bunch of spears. It should be pretty easy to do. Oh shit. Ow, ow. 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 One more. Come on. There we go. Got one completed. Now we need to not die. Okay. We are back in decent life here. We are not... Okay. Yeah, these are not trivially easy, that's for sure. Nor should they be. But I'm not exactly sure what I can do better, other than just be so overwhelmingly powerful that I can deal with an elite as soon as I see him within like seconds, right? And then just sort of wait around for the cooldowns and then repeat. So we're just going to see this out to see whether or not getting some amount of completion counts for the season achievement. Shit. Yeah, I mean, increasing my damage resistance would help a bit. Because, you know, part of what's going on is I'm just taking massive amounts of damage, so I have to run around to keep myself alive, and that wastes time. Oh, okay, so that's all it took. I'm not sure exactly what it takes. It may be that you have to complete a primary objective and then the general objective of not dying. So that at least is pretty simple. Mastering them is another issue. I haven't mastered any of the set dungeons yet, so I have no idea if you get anything particularly interesting other than achievements for it. I would imagine you just get achievements. Maybe you get some big XP bonus. Yeah, I really don't know. Okay, so we did something. We achieved it. Now we can equip our portrait. We can get our pet out, see what he looks like, and those are the two things that we just got from that. So let's go check it out. I guess they're going to just be in our wardrobe thing here. Portrait frames. Here's the new one. Let's equip that. Yeah. Pets. Here is our Wicker Man. He emerged from the darkest forest carrying many secrets, but he will not speak. Let's equip him. All right. Ooh, he's tiny. I didn't think he'd be quite that tiny. All right, so we have accomplished something here today. You know, it wasn't particularly impressive. So now what I want to work on with this character, the season journey stuff is complete, at least the primary part of it. Now, you've completed Chapter 4. More challenges and rewards lie ahead. Do you accept the challenge? Sure. So now, just like with last season when they started the season journey thing, we can keep going. And I've already accomplished about half of these. So let's take a look at them. Realm of Regret. Slay the King of the Dead and the Merciless Witch at level 70 on Torment 1 or higher. Done that. Realm of Putridness. Slay the Vile Executioner and the Foul Desecrator. So it's basically doing all of the machines at Torment or higher. I've done all that. Reach Greater Rift level 30 solo. So I've done up to 31, I'm pretty sure. Adventure Club. Kill Arachnoth at level 70 on Torment 7 or higher. Whatever. Kill Adria at level 70 on Torment 7 or higher. Finish a Nephilim Rift on Torment 7 difficulty or higher within 7 minutes. That's pretty tough. Level 1 Legendary Gem to 25. Fully equip one of your followers with legendary items that have a minimum requirement of 70. So that's not particularly hard. I could make some, but I don't want to do that. I want to find them because creating legendary items is really a waste of your resources. The ones that you find are infinitely better, and all you have to do is bide your time, basically. Leveling the legendary gems, that just takes a while. So as you can see, I have my highest one is at 14. Yeah, my highest one's at 14. So that's 11 more upgrades for that. And remember, as you go up higher in rank, the upgrade chances become worse, unless you are also going up in Nephilim Rift difficulty. So, it just takes some work. And the rank 25 ability of Boyarsky's chip is kind of lame as far as I can tell. I mean, I guess it keeps someone within your range because they're going to be right up on you trying to attack you, but your range is 15 yards already, so it's not that much of a problem. Getting this up to level 25 is good because we become even more of an elite destroyer. Remember, we already get plus 50% damage, or 50% more damage to elites because we have the furnace in our Kanai's Cube items. So this would, why we got to level 25, we'd have 15% more damage, and by that time, I believe we would get, is it 12 more seconds? I think it's like 12 more seconds onto the damage bonus, general damage bonus. Now, of course, getting this up to 25 would make our Thorns damage crazy. So that is one reason to focus on that because, well, the Thorns damage is the basis of the build that I'm working here. And finally, we have the Esoteric Alteration. By rank 25, I think your non-physical damage reduction is, so this is rank 6, I think it goes up 1%. per thing. I don't remember. So it's going to be around 30 something. And then the next one, while below half-life, your resistance to cold, fire, lightning, poison, arcane are increased by 75%. I think that's really spectacular. Because oftentimes what reduces me to that below half-life are, you know, those annoying like arcane sentries or, you know, some molten ground effects, lightning, poison, all that kind of stuff. So getting those resistance up is really super helpful. Now, of course, there are some other items and sets you might have that might make this a bit less useful. So for instance, Esoteric Alteration might be less useful if you were using Blackthorn's set. But I think Blackthorn's is kind of outmoded at this point. And also, I get so much of it when I want other set items that I hate it, and it makes me angry. Okay, so yeah, we will work on doing some, we'll work on these two. These won't be too hard. I think we can do the Rakanoth one right now. Let's do so just to put a little bit more content in this video. So we're going to take our little Wicker Man on his inaugural adventure to hell. Oh wait, to the heavens actually. But it's kind of like hell at this point. All right, Rakanoth is here. So I haven't had much trouble in Torment 7, except when I tried to go do the Realm of Fright. I finally got Nekarat to drop a machine for me after like having to farm him 5 or 6 times on Torment 7. And then I just got entirely beaten to shit by the Realm of Fright. It was not pretty. So another thing, in the higher difficulties, watch out for those armor destroyers when they drop from the sky. Their impact damage can like one-shot you. For real. Ooh, a blood. Yes, die. Die now.
Not yet.
Wait, where'd you go? Come back. I want your blood shards. Blood shards are delicious to me. Yeah. I want them all. I will ignore everything else to get your blood shards. Yes, look at all of them. My capacity, of course, as you go up in the Nephilim rifts that you complete, the difficulty of them, your blood shard capacity increases. I don't know what mine is. I think it's like 800 or something like that. I mean, I rarely get to that many blood shards before spending them. What am I even doing? Oh yeah, I'm going to get Rakanoth. And we're going to complete a bounty along the way. Looks like we'll need to kill one more thing. There we go, bounty. So, and the reason why Rakanoth won't be that difficult, one-on-one against elites, you know, I'm sort of built to deal with that because of the furnace enchantment that I have, and because of my gem, Bane of the Powerful. So one-on-one, they're really not a problem. But when they're grouped up, just the damage output, especially because in the Realm of Torment, the Realm of Fright, you are dealing with the Shadow Diablo, who puts, it's a lot of AoE damage problems, because then the like hyped up version of Gom comes out, and then there's all that poison damage. Oh, fuck. See, that impact damage is nasty. Their AoE sort of cloud floor things, it's always the floor things that get me. I find I have the most trouble with them, especially on a melee character like the Crusader. On a wizard, on a witch doctor, on a ranged base demon hunter, those things are less of a problem because you can stand outside of them and still do your damage. But for the monk, for the barbarian, for the Crusader, they constitute more of a problem. Not that it's unavoidable. It's just a pain. All right, Rakanoth. You can see we're just going to melt him right here. Easy. Adria will pose a little bit more of a problem again, because she has those unfortunate blood pool things. So let's go deal with her. We will get another bounty along the way. I will keep up working on this Crusader primarily. I don't know if I'll go into an alt character, at least not for quite some time. I do have other games, obviously, that I want to play for my channel, so I don't want to have to put too much extra work into this, especially not the grindy kind. So I'll keep working on gearing up, leveling up this Crusader. I will work on doing set dungeons for things that I already, for my non-seasonal characters, for whom I already have the gear. Beyond that, I may wait some time before doing another Season 5 character. Yeah, come on, guys. You can see those ground effect things, like there's a couple of them going at once. It's just bad news. I mean, and that's me taking all that damage, considering my sizable damage reduction. And so it's not that I can't inflict sufficient damage on them. It's just that part of the problem is my build kind of requires me to stand there and take it, because I need to inflict the thorn damage. So it's kind of an inherent problem to the way I'm playing, not necessarily something wrong with the design of the Crusader per se. It's this particular Crusader build, the way I'm playing. So I'm not complaining in any substantive way. I just realized that I'm going towards the bounty indicator on the screen, thinking sort of, well, or not really realizing that it's not Adria. It's instead the bounty guys. We'll do that, and we'll just have to go find Adria's place. Yeah, that's right. Run away so that I go right towards you with that portal. Come on, I'm on Torment 7. Give me some good stuff. I want some legendary items. I'm gonna bash open all of your precious vases until you give me something. And then I'm gonna keep giving anyway, because I have no respect for your belongings. Die. So, mage creatures that summon other baddies, actually against this build, don't do themselves any favor. That's just, especially if, you know, I'm within 15 yards of the mage, they are just making more things hit me, and therefore more triggers of my thorns damage, which will hit them as well, them being the mages. So, and that means my least favorite Rift boss as Candiel is actually a bit more easy to deal with than he was previously. He summons those damned minions, they hit me, and then I do damage to him. It's glorious. I love just bashing his Candiel's face in.
I will bring the light here in the east.
Oh good. Fire chains and arcane what's-it. Luckily it's just, oh, they're shielded too, wow. I mean, so, I don't think I have not actually been in Torment 10. Do the special bosses, the special monsters just have every descriptor? Like all of them have every descriptor? I mean, because there's a limited number of descriptors, and they get a lot of them, even here by Torment 7. It is frightening to consider. Some people, I mean, obviously, some people just rock around in Torment 10 like it's nothing. So they haven't answered my question. Alright. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Probably not. Going in a circle. I really like this tile set. I like all of the sort of environmental kills. I like it just aesthetically as well. I like the monsters that are in it. Yeah, I just like everything about this. Whereas I hate most things about the underground in Westmarch. I hate that tile set. I'm not terribly fond of the city tile set itself. God, these flesh shaman are tough. Have indeed gone around in a circle. Love these spirit totem things. Love sicking ghosts from the bad guys. I guess they're my ancestor spirits or something like that. Alright, I need to go down this way, south and west. I remember this tile set, before they changed the little call-out bonuses, I would get, just massive call-out massacre bonuses for killing, not massacre, mighty blow bonuses for killing things in single blow. I kite a bunch of little scarabs, and then I do some nasty AoE attack, and get like, 60 or 70 mighty blow call-out. And it's obviously also very good, especially at lower difficulties, for the pulverized one, because you can trigger a big chain of those spirit totems and kill a bunch of scarabs. Got some special bad guys up in here. Gotta watch out. They got Molten and Orbiter. It's a lot of damage. Just passive damage they can put out on me. I'm getting a little bit hemmed in here, and I'm dead. No. That will take you out in an easy blow. No, bad. Sometimes I feel like the edges of it are a little bit broader than it seems visually. Going. Lost scarabs. Thorns or the consecration thing with that's what I'm using this for. Oh, you're nasty. Bye. Oh, damn it. The ruins of Corvus are a little bit mazy sometimes, but still not as bad as the repository of bones, which is just awful. It's a terrible place to be for a Nephilim rift, greater rift especially. Yeah. Very careful. Right. Sure, you're doing your master, mistress, Asia, very proud. So scared. Get out of my way. Of course, I have to go all the way around here. I told you, your barrels and your vases are not safe. Give me a legendary item.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Do it. All right. To Adria's house we go. Right, so we need to watch out for the blood pools and her nasty arcane strikes. So we're going to start off, do a big shot at her. Right, so her strike does like maybe a sixth of our health. Not too problematic. I think she's obviously just tougher than Rakanoff too. She moves around more, does more damage. She's got these AoE pool thingies going on here. You can see how fast that drains our health, those pools. And like the blood maggots explode or something unfortunate like that. Oh, and there's those arcane pools too. I think that maybe was really hurting us. Yeah, I'm super angry. Mostly I'm angry because everyone saw the betrayal coming, like every player. But the characters are all just, like ridiculously ignorant of it. It's fairly obvious. Oh, come on. You didn't give me any? You suck. Alright, so we are now 2 more into the Slayer season journey thing, which is above and beyond what we are required to do to get the rewards. So the ones we have left, these 3, finish a level 70 Nephilim Rift on Torment 7 or higher within 7 minutes. Pretty tough. Level 1 Legendary Dem 25, that's just a matter of time. And fully equip one of your followers with legendary items that have a minimum required level of 70. Also a matter of time. We can convert rare items into legendary items. That's not as much of a waste as crafting them by the blacksmith. So we may end up doing that. But we're going to leave it at that for here. We have completed the season journey that most people really care about, the one that gives you the sort of tangible, as any digital good can be tangible, as much as any digital good can be tangible rewards. We have the set. We have the portrait frame. We have the pet. And now the rest is just glory. So, hopefully you've enjoyed Geralt's rise to power and glory. There will be more, and I hope you stick around for it. Please hit the thumbs up on this video. Please subscribe to my channel and watch more of my content, not just in Diablo 3, but all the stuff that I do. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I don't care what you do.